What is a mikveh? Hi, I'm Dr. James Holt, and there are modern stories and initiatives that seek to highlight the voice of Jewish women in the past and also today. One such example is the book The Red Tent by Anita Diamant, which reimagines Jacob's wives and daughter focused around a red tent, a place where women would go during the time of menstruation. When a person reads this, they may be reminded of the practices associated with the mikveh, a bath of ritual purification that is still in use by many Jews today. Based on a tradition in the Torah that a person should bathe in water to remove impurity, indeed a woman's time of menstruation is described as being in her impurity 7 days. The Torah also suggests that a spring or cistern in which water is collected shall be pure. It's with this as a background that the use of a mikveh developed, where a mikveh is used following menstruation or childbirth. There are other traditions that require the use of a mikveh for all Jews though, not just for women, such as when a person converts to Judaism before Yom Kippur and for some Jews before Shabbat. The use of the mikveh for the purposes of removal of impurity continues among most Orthodox Jews, but there are varying attitudes within Reform and Masorti Jews. Some Jews do not use the mikveh, while for others, if it is used, it's not for the sake of removal of impurity, but the marking of a transition in life or preparation for an important event. For some, the mikveh has been reappropriated into a space for women to celebrate Rosh Chodesh, to mark a milestone or to bring closure to a crisis. In some Jewish views, the concept of mikveh, and especially impurity, had to be rejected before the practice could be transformed. Reflecting on her previous support of the mikveh, Rachel Adler highlighted that in doing so, she had upheld the rules and practices that sustained women's impurity by holding out to the impure and never before experienced sense of purity. She rejected the practice completely. However, for many Jewish women, the mikveh has been reclaimed. One such example is the Mayim Hayim mikveh, which is described as a resource for learning, spiritual discovery and creativity, where women, men and people of all genders and ages can celebrate milestones like weddings and B'nai Mitzvah, where conversion to Judaism is accorded the honour and dignity it deserves, where survivors of trauma, illness or loss find solace, and where those who immerse monthly can explore the ritual on their own terms. Mayim Hayim is a fountain of creativity that, since opening in 2004, inspires new liturgies, curricula, publications, music, artwork and plays. The mikveh serves as a practical example of how attitudes to and the voices of women have changed in the modern world. For some, the beliefs of impurity remain, but for others, they have been transformed into an empowering message for women.